Guys, and welcome to the Bayern View. Hopefully everybody is a-okay. Welcome to this video. We have already dropped a Verts video by the time this video comes out. So if you haven't already, go and check the Verts video. Bit of a weird one in the fact that we are actually really pushing for Verts, which I knew we were going to do anyway. But just go and watch that video. Trust me, it'll be worth it. Smash the likes, hit the subscribe button. If you want to see more content on Bayern Munich every single day, hit the subscribe button here. We are the biggest, or going to be the biggest and the best Bayern Munich fan channel out there. And we're always live for you guys with its transfer news, this player, this news, that news, whatever it is. FCB, the Bayern View. If you want to see news about this beautiful club, then like it says here, the Bayern View, hit the subscribe button. We're on the road to 10K. Big up to everybody, and let's continue. Right. Couple things to talk about. First things first, go check that Verts video out. Second things second, we need to talk about Sacha Boey. Now, they are, unfortunately for some, pushing him out of the club. That's how I see it. Now, one thing that needs to be said straight away, with all due respect to Boey, he's just not been good enough. He's just not, like, with all due respect, I'm not trying to be rude to him or anything like that. I actually really wanted him in when we were linked to him. He's just not been good enough, and there's not really much we can say, to be honest. You know, there's not really much we can say. So what, you know, like what are we gonna come out with that's gonna stop this and that, and you know, so on and so forth? I don't really understand. So yeah, basically, it seems like they are gonna push him out. They are gonna let him leave. They are gonna say, you know what, if a reasonable offer does come in for you, mate, you can go. I never understood why we signed him. Now, people are going to say that's rude, blah, blah, blah. It's not, because we already had Mazraoui at the time. We had Joshua Kimmich at the time. We still got him, but in general. And we had Konrad Laimer at that time. They pushed Stanisic out on loan, if you remember, guys, which obviously pushed him to Leverkusen and win a title, well, win a double, and actually score against us on our head top. But Joshua Kimmich should always be number one in that aspect. And then you had Mazraoui, and you had Laimer, and then Stanisic got pushed out. Why we ever went and got this guy, I don't understand. I don't know if it was Tuchel's reason, like he was the reason for it. I don't understand. Generally, with the Tuchel thing, I don't understand that in the whole aspect, because the guy played him at left back. He's never played there since he was a youth player. This guy is now in his 20s. I don't really understand. So, yeah, it's a bit of a madness. Put it that way. It's a bit of a craziness. Yeah, like I said, it's like, I don't know. But let's read the story. So if we click off this and we scroll up. So coming from Sport Build, and it basically confirms Politico, Sky Sports reporter. Sorry, I can't read. Basically report that Sacha Boey is a candidate for sale this summer. Should a suitable offer come in for him, Instead, Bayern would rely on Stanisic and Konrad Laimer as that right-back option for next season. Basically, he can go. Boey has had to deal with numerous injuries and wasn't able to establish himself in the team, and this is why the club are ready to move on. Now, I can't blame Bayern as a whole. Number one, first things first, injuries are part of this game, unfortunately, and to be honest, it sucks. It really, really does suck. You know, I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of Boey or anything like that, but you don't want anyone to get injured. Look at Bookman. You know what I mean? Right now, he needs to go also, because he's just so injury prone. And we just need to have the best for Bayern Munich. And to be honest, with all due respect, that's not these people. It's really not. So that's personally how I see it. Let me know what you think in the comments. For me, Mazraoui should still be at this club. I don't get into politics. I'm still not going to get into politics right now. But no matter what, Mazraoui should still be at this football club. If you're basing it on talent, he should be Bayern Munich right back. I'm not hearing anything else. He is fantastic. He was fantastic. He still is fantastic. He's Man United's best player. You know, cool. You could say Ahmad. You could say this. You could say that. I still think it's Mazraoui. The fact that he's come in and told Diego Dalot to go on the other side, This guy's playing centre back. This guy's playing left back. This guy's playing in the midfield. This guy, he should be playing for Bayern. But again, let's not get into the politics of bullshit. I don't get into politics. I don't care about politics. It just ruins loads of shit's politics. So fuck that shit. But in general, yeah, Boey being pushed out, I don't really have an opinion on it. I want him gone anyway. I don't think he's good enough, you know, with all due respect. I'm not trying, again, to be rude, but at the end of the day, if you're not good enough to play for Bayern, you're not good enough to play for Bayern. It doesn't matter if you do that today, tomorrow, yesterday, so on. It just doesn't. So for me personally, you know, that just is what it is. Thank you for trying, and you know, I hope you have a fantastic career. That's how I see it. So I'm not sitting here and dissing him and so on. I know I said I want him gone, but in that sense, I really, really wish him well. He's just not going to work for Bayern, unfortunately. So, you know, that is where then the Bayern board then need to step up, because at the end of the day, we need to do something now, don't we? You know, we're pushing for Florian Wirtz again. Go check that video. But Konrad Laimer seemingly staying over him. Like, I know he's played well, but is he staying over Boey? Is he been playing that well to stay over Boey? You know what I mean? This is a big problem, especially with the injuries. And it's mad that you haven't really seen many players that have moved from Bayern get seriously injured. So we need that refab coming of that training ground ASAP, because I'm not sure what's going on with the injuries and so on. It seems like our players get injured left, right, and centre. But for me personally, Sacha Boey, thank you again, but it just didn't work out. And I hope that you go on and push out. And I hope someone comes in for you. If that's a Saudi team, if that's a Turkish team, wherever. I just think he should leave Bayern Munich personally. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Hit the subscribe button. Again, like I said, if you want to see Bayern Munich fan content, we have all different fans from all different places around the world and with all different viewpoints, which is the main damn thing, which is beautiful. We may not disagree, we may not agree, and we agree to disagree most of the time, but that's the whole point of it. Hit the subscribe button here on the Bayern View. If you know anyone that would love the channel, please go over and share it to them also. And until then, miasa mia. Big love, Bayern family. Miasa mia.